In the third part of this Fire Emblem 6 run where chat picks my units, we start off with the dreaded Chapter 7, one of the hardest maps in the entire game, and I have to do it with a roster full of memes. But at least I can jam along with John Cena's new dancer theme. Luckily, Chapter 7 sees us getting the Zealot replacement, and that is very good, because we'll be needing him. After another tenuous election in chat that was in no way illegitimate, and I will brutally silence anyone who claims it was, we get Russ Bones, the hero. In a run like this, Chapter 7 can make or break depending on who replaces Zealot, and I'm very happy to see that it's not a meme unit, but an actual good one this time around. The hero class have incredibly good base stats, resulting in a very good pre-promote that will carry my entire team through a majority of the mid-game. Even though that portrait will haunt my dreams for quite a few nights to come. Thanks a lot for creating this monstrosity, Elementard. Up next is the Trek replacement, Bob the Armor Knight. And yeah, how do you bake a good cake when your ingredients all suck? It's honestly very hard to turn Trek's bases into anything redeemable. And on top of that, this is another one of those haha all strength defense no speed Armor Knight builds, which didn't work in any of my PMEs and didn't work in Core Inquest. And I can tell you that it sure as hell won't work here either. At least he has a cool portrait though. Up next, we get our Noah replacement, and this one actually had potential since Noah has slightly better bases and very solid weapon ranks, but chat keeps crying we don't have a soldier yet, and as much as I try to tell them that soldiers suck in Binding Blade, they still won't shut up about it. So here you guys go, hope you're happy. Ninja Oboro. Now I was looking for an Oboro portrait in the repo, but I couldn't find one, so we got this one instead. While she is undeniably very cute looking, this is another unit that goes straight to the bench, though I need to keep her alive in order to recruit the Fear replacement down the line. Chapter 7 is stressful as always, and I have to take more than a few gambles to get through it, but just when I need Tyrone to deliver the most, he decides to activate his very first Ra of the run. I'm risking it. Oh! He rod! He rod! Jump goes to the arena and becomes a man, narrowly escaping death multiple times and giving chat frequent panic attacks. God, I love going to the arena when I stream. Chapter 8 rolls in and we embark on the lengthy journey of creating 5 new characters, some of which will probably be useful, but most of them will be utter trash. First up is Dias Not, our very first Lord. While the Lord is a bad class, being footlocked, sword-locked, and with meddling stats, Dias Noon gets Astolfo's bases, which are quite decent. And he also gets the ability to use the Rapier and eventually the Binding Blade, meaning he actually has some endgame potential if properly trained. Next up is Full Mind, the Lilina replacement, somehow managing to be even more frail than her original, which is quite impressive. While training this unit up seems less tempting than dragging my balls through a pile of broken glass, I will not deny that with 39 levels available and those growth rates, she has insane potential. But boy, will she require some intense grinding to reach it. Next up comes the Suck Squad from Ostia. Surely none of these units will be good, right? Well, everyone knew that Gwendolyn replacement would suck, so I just decided to make it a Troubadour, since their stats don't really matter. I guess it's a backup healer in case you lost your first one. Then we have the Ogier replacement, FBI agent, who glitches out the game's graphics. This is what happens when FBI infiltrates your stream. Oh yeah, he also kinda sucks. Just like FBI. That was a joke, by the way, FBI, please. But then we get a big one, no pun intended. Enter the Barthe replacement, Milker's the big Booba Wyvern rider. Booba! Turns out Barthe's bases are actually incredible. He's just locked behind a bad class and even worse growth rates, both of which are completely swapped out here, and the result is a Wyvern rider with incredible potential. Well, except for one little thing. Sadly, the creator decided to give Milkers a skill bane of all things. I guess those things block vision. But still, I wish people would stop sleeping on the skill stat in this game, because it's actually kind of important in FE6. Chapter 8 goes without a hitch, well, except for the fact that Angelina nearly gets one-shot by an archer, but hey, aside from that, this was actually a deathless stream. Towards the end, we get some wholesome art by Nit, along with some very adorable art of Angelina. That then gets ruined by the armpit people that decide to show up in chat. Why, chat? Why are you like this? And then there's also this other drawing of Angelina by Gatita Sexy that I refuse to show in this recap. Sorry, guys. Join us next time as we take on the first Gaiden chapter and get our hands on the almighty Durandal. To finish this recap, here's John Cena with some inspirational words about staying away from drugs.
Hey,
Zhuang Zina.
would you like some drugs? The first one is free.
所以让第一个菜饭